Hello from Railay Beach.
So we have made it to Railay Beach.
Finally.
Yes, and getting here was a little bit interesting. We came here all the way from Chiang Mai, which is all the way in the north of Thailand.
We basically had two buses to get to the Krabi area, which is where Railay is.
One was in the morning, and then one was overnight.
Right, so we took
which was in the same day, and then it turned into the next day, and then when we woke up, we were here in Krabi.
Right.
Yes.
So from Chiang Mai, we took it was a 12-hour bus to Bangkok, and then we got to Bangkok. It was about like 6 p.m. or so, 7 p.m. And then we took another bus from Bangkok to Krabi. Yep. So we got to Krabi at 7 a.m. And then we had to find a ride to the hotel we were at.
So we basically lived on buses for 24 hours. But yeah, these buses have really cool seats. Like they recline and they're really big. You get comfortable, and they also like stop in the middle of the day and you can get food, which is included in the bus ticket, which I think was only like $24.
It was so cheap.
It was very cheap, $24 per person, and like they each take you 12 hours away from the place, so very inexpensive to travel, and that's why we took that route. We saved like $200 by taking the buses, and Ruby didn't mind it at all. She had the whole road to herself and was able to just rest and sleep perfectly fine.
Yeah, so like I made my own self a bed with those cheat chairs, and then I used my blankie for the pillow. So that's how I made my own self a bed. That's why I sleep well, yeah.
Yes, perfect.
So yeah, once we got to the bus station, we found I think they're called song walks. I'm not sure exactly what they're called. They have a name for them, but they're basically trucks with like they have like a cage around the bed. He said we needed a boat to get there at first, and we did not know that. So when he was saying that, we thought that he didn't know where we were going. But it turns out he knew exactly where we were going, and we didn't know where we were going.
Railay Beach it's connected to like Krabi and the mainland, like it's all connected, but
there's no roads.
Yeah, it's surrounded by limestone cliffs, so no cars can access it, and you have to go from a boat to the island, to another pier to get there. It's weird because you want to call it an island because you have to get there through boat, but it's not. It's connected.
And then we had a long boat ride for I think it was like 15 minutes, but it came to the beach where our hotel was at.
Yes.
And we got really lucky because the pier where he dropped us off at was right in front of our hotel, so we literally just walked off the pier into our hotel.
Oh, that was so nice because we've seen these hotels around here, the resorts, and they're further down like a big walk. So I am so glad that we booked this one. We didn't even know that it was like that. The closest one to the dock. So
and we had like all of our luggage, so it would be harder to like roll it in the stand.
Yes, for sure.
So that was really nice.
Yeah. The place we're staying is called Railay Princess Resort and Spa, and it is very nice here. They have this amazing infinity pool at the
second floor.
On the second floor of this resort. It just has an incredible view that just is surrounded by these amazing cliffs. Like you can see them from there, and it's just so pretty. Very nice, and nobody was here. Well, there were people that like ate breakfast here, but like nobody was swimming in the pool. I think it's because they were at the beaches, which look pretty cool. So
they have 3 beaches around us. I believe they're all within walking distance, so we're gonna go check those out.
So let's go out now.
Alright guys, so we are out to explore what Railay Beach has to offer. Throw on our swimsuits, and we're gonna figure out what the hype is about.
One thing that we have noticed is that there are a lot, and I mean a lot of backpackers here, which is really cool. So this just must be a very well-known spot for backpackers, and also it's very smart to come with just like a big backpack, because if you come with suitcase and you don't stay directly like where we're staying, like right off the pier, you're gonna be lugging that suitcase all around.
Sand.
But yeah, they have all these little shops along the way. If you need anything, you can come grab it. So there's plenty of things.
So there's 3 beaches here actually. This is Railay East Beach, which is the beach where our hotel is right next to. And then there's a Railay West Beach, which is like a 7-minute walk. It's not too bad. And then there's another beach that's like up towards the tip of like the limestone cliff. It's called Phra Nang Beach. I probably said that wrong, but You get the point. That beach is what it looks like it's supposed to be the coolest one. So we're headed there now.
We're literally walking right next to this crazy cliff. Oh, there's a cave here? Wow.
Batman's here.
No, stop freaking me out.
That was just me.
Oh wow, this is very beautiful. Wow. This is so cool. We're literally in one of the limestone cliffs.
This is the only thing holding up millions and millions of pounds above our head.
Stop, Tim. So we found this little hike, I guess, climb. Literally, it's like straight up. Timmy is attempting to go up a little bit. See what he can do.
Alright, so we made it up the easy part, it looks like. And there's a cool monitor lizard down there. I don't know if you can see him. It looks like we still got a little bit of climbing to do here. This is insane. Guess we're going up this way. This guy's tanked out. Alright, so I don't know if you guys can see exactly how crazy that is, but it's definitely insane. It's very, very steep. I don't know if you guys can tell how high or steep that is, but we're gonna go for it. Man, if that rope slipped, that would have been it. It would have had to been taking me back on a stretcher. Alright. This looks fairly steep. Oh, this one looks crazy. Dang. We are up here. I think we're getting there. I think that's the lagoon. This way's probably the viewpoint. I hope. Welcome to the jungle. I wonder how many people get lost up here. Oh, you can see the islands, the water. I think that's Railay East, if I'm not mistaken. There it is. There's the money shot. Woo! Oh, snap. God. Oh, I did not expect this. This is amazing. This is one of the coolest views I've ever seen. Plus, I had to work for it. Yeah, that's a drop. We should probably get back. This is definitely one of the coolest hikes I've ever done. The view at the end, I don't know if anything comes close to that. That was really cool. There was a sign that said no parachuting or base jumping off here, and I could totally see why somebody would want to do that. That means somebody's done it. All right, go this rope. Tim of the jungle. Watch out for that tree. Watch out for that. Oh.
A few moments later.
All right, so Timmy survived that climb. Yay! And he's over here just
awesome.
Sweating it away. What did you think of it?
It was cool. It was definitely a little challenging. It wasn't like super hard, but
yeah.
Mountain that we're walking under. This is literally the mountain that Bubba just climbed.
Yes, isn't it cool?
Yeah.
Wow, you guys, this is so impressive and kind of freaky at the same time. Literally, like, it looks like they're barely attached and they could fall at any moment. That is crazy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there's no way that we could have taken Ruby up there. It would have been too dangerous and not worth the risk. So we are glad to see it from the bottom. So we just made it to, I think it's called Phra Nang Beach.
Phra Nang.
Phra Nang Beach.
Phranang. So you guys decide.
Look at how beautiful this looks.
Feels so good.
Yeah, look at this cliff. Like, literally, there's like a cliff right on the side of this beach. How crazy. Timmy's airing himself out after that hike.
I'm all sweaty.
Yeah. Woo! It's so fun in here. It's like a natural wave pool.
Yeah, there's so many waves.
Yeah. Look at this incredible view. By far the best beach view we've ever had. That is amazing. Here comes the waves, Ruby. Woo!
When you have little kids here, make sure to be really careful with the waves right here because these waves are really strong.
They are. You heard it from her.
Wait, when you go farther out, just drop.
Yes.
And this one is very, very salty.
It is extremely salty.
Yeah.
But what does the salt do? It helps us float better, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this.
Yes.
So we just made it to an Indian restaurant right behind our place, and we just ordered our food, so we are going to be getting it in a while. We just got all of our food, so we got this fruit salad that you can already see we have finished because we were already hungry. So this thing right here is butter chicken. And then this one is chicken masala, and then what I got is chicken kebab, and then I got some pickles on the side, and then what came with mine is this green sauce, which is actually spicy, and then we have some birds right here. So yep, that's what we have today.
Just finished up the Indian food and it was amazing. Definitely one of the best Indian foods we've ever had, and we didn't even expect that because of where we are. We were thinking, oh, it might just be average or maybe not the best, but it was so good. Highly recommend that if you come here. And now we're just walking along the street and it's so cute. It has a bunch of different shops. You can get anything that you need. So like if you need a new swimsuit or just like a new dress or anything, they have stores that have all of that, and they have a ton of different kinds of food, some tours that you can take, and yeah, it's really cute. So you just follow it all the way down and then you get to the beach, Railay West Beach.
And there's so many different restaurants too along here. Like any kind of like food you're looking for, I guarantee they have it here too. So that's always a plus.
Yeah.
Plus most of it is halal too. So
yes. Oh yeah, that's really nice here too. The southern part of Thailand has a really big Muslim population, so it's really cool. You can definitely find a lot of halal things here. We've been super excited about that. They have a very big reggae influence on the specific street, and there's music playing, and like you can definitely tell this is like definitely a hipster area. So if you are into doing extracurricular activities like that, we are not.
They have a lot of like stores where people can do colorful braids, like different kinds. Yeah.
Yes, and the coconuts here are also the best coconuts I've ever had. So make sure you get yourself some coconuts too. So we ended up stopping in at this place. I think it's called Coffee Break, but we decided to get some drinks. We got a big old coconut over here because they are just the best here.
Yep, and sometimes they are really sweet, which me and Mama love. Sometimes they're not, which I don't like. But when they're really sweet, that's really good.
Yes. I agree.
I got a banana and cinnamon shake.
Oh, it's called Choop Coffee Break.
Choop.
Yep. All right, you guys, here we have the final beach on Railay Beach. It is Railay West.
Yep.
And I don't know if you can tell, but it is super windy right now. But it's a very beautiful beach as well. This is a great one to see the sunset. I don't know if they all show the sunset or not.
Probably not as good as this one.
Yeah, so I think this is the one they said to go to for the sunset. It's very beautiful, but there are a lot of clouds, so it's only a little bit that you can see.
Yeah, it still looks nice though.
Yes, very nice, and you've got these beautiful limestone cliffs surrounding this place.
Yeah, it makes it
just
cool.
so pretty.
Yeah, it's definitely a really nice beach to come to. So I think it's the most popular beach here too.
Yeah, there are a lot of sticks on the beach right now, but that is because they just had a storm like a week ago, where trees were going crazy and branches were falling everywhere, so it washed up on the shore. And one of the people we talked to said that it's going to be gone in a couple of days, but that sometimes can happen.
Yeah, true. It still looks nice.
Yeah, it's still a beautiful beach. I think out of all the beaches though, the best one is that first one, that Phra Nang.
Phra Nang, yeah.
Phra Nang, I think it's Phra Nang. That one is definitely the best one in my opinion because it is beautiful, and there's actually this like little island in the middle that if it's low tide, you can like swim to, and it's so cool. And they have that huge like cliff that looks like a cave goes inside of it. Is it the Princess Cave?
Yeah, it's the Princess Cave, around the side.
Yeah. So that one was super epic, and we could spend all day and night there. It's so cool. But this one is nice because all the stores are right down the street, and it's super easy to access.
Yeah, there's a shorter walk than the other one too, so.
Yes.
It's definitely easier after the sunset. We don't have to walk too far in the dark.
Yeah, and Rubia has loved this whole thing. This is a great place to bring kids. I know it definitely seems like more of like a hipster place because you just got the reggae vibes all around here. Reggae?
It's reggae.
Reggae.
Not reggae.
Reggae.
It's reggae.
It's all the same.
No, it's not.
But yeah, you have those vibes all around, so you might think it's more of like a party life type of area.
But everyone's super friendly.
Everyone's super friendly.
Especially to Ruby too,
And there are a bunch of families here as well. We're not the only ones.
For sure.
And there are a lot of excursions that you can do. They have signs all down the street. We booked a tour for tomorrow.
It's called the 7 Island Tour.
Yeah, so we'll be doing that tomorrow, and hopefully that will be cool.
Yeah, hopefully. Here we go, guys. Woo! There's some big waves. Here comes a big one. Run! Run! Oh no! You made it? Oh! Took you away! Here we go.
So salty. Oh, here's a